Hey guys, HTTP Steve here again. Continue our Let's Play series. I believe this is episode 5. In today's episode, I want to talk about movement controls. As most of you already know, you can use your mouse to kind of get around and click where you want to go, point. You can also hold it down, travel in any direction. But some of the other controls that have been quite useful are the keyboard controls. You can use W, A, S, and D to move up, down, up, down, left, and right. You can also use Q and E to rotate your camera, which provides really useful if you get an item that's stuck behind a tree. One little thing to take note of when you're moving your camera controls that will adjust your map. So if you notice right now our map's up and down. If I hit my Q and E, it's going to rotate it. So make sure you know which direction your map is in so you don't get lost. Another control that provides quite useful is the up and down arrows. Up arrow will help you zoom in, down will zoom out. Now if you hold shift when you're clicking any item on the ground, it will examine it. So there's a shift key, and there you go. Holding control while unarmed will force an attack option, which when clicking if it's possible. So let's see. If I hold control now, it shows attack crow. Letting go just examines it. If you hold control when messing with any item in your inventory, it will split that item. So see, I had 5, now we just got. Also, holding control when putting any item in your inventory only puts 1 down at a time. So if I go over here, you can drop 1 nugget at a time. Spacebar will do the same as the clicking action in any direction that you have your mouse. So if I go over here, spacebar just automatically picks it up. Holding spacebar though will not attack, it will try not to attack any non-hostiles. But if you hold control and spacebar, it will. As you can see, those birds are a little too fast for me. Some of the other keys that work on here, your 1 through 0 on your keyboard will use up any of these items. And for the 11th, because there's 10 items here, the 11th and 12th will be your plus and your minus key. And these are the top keys on your keyboard, not the number pad. Pressing tab will show your map. Escape obviously was it. Backspace will toggle the game's debug rendering, which I haven't messed with any of the debugging. I have no purpose for it for now. Control P will freeze your camera in place. So now when I hit Q and E, it does absolutely nothing. Just press Control P again to remove that. Control H will hide and show the GUI. It's perfect for if you're trying to take pictures or screenshots. And pressing the little squiggly line, I forget what it's called at the moment, that will bring up the console. And it doesn't actually seem to be working on mine. I'm not sure if that's something they changed in the patch, but I have no purpose for using the console at this moment. But that's most of your keyboard movements. For now, let's just get into the actual game and play around. As you can see, I'm using the W, A, S, and D to move around instead of my mouse. And it looks like I spent a little bit too much time talking there, so we're already getting through one day. We need to go back to our base, start our fire up. When it's nighttime, I don't like to waste any time, so this is usually the best time to be cooking the food, messing around with your inventory, do whatever you have to. I don't like to just sit here and waste time. Oh, didn't even realize that's actually eating those, not cooking them. Another key that's quite useful, this actually isn't a key, but if you right click the item down here in your inventory list, that will automatically equip it. So there you have it. Just right clicking puts that right in my hand. And it's a lot easier when you got something coming up instead of having to click and drag over to there. You got a spider coming, you just right click it and move on. Alright, so there's day one of this episode. For the rest of the days, I'm just going to kind of run around and find myself some food. Alright, we have daytime again. For today, my main goal is just to run around, get some food. I'm gonna get back on track here, fill up my inventory. I've been trying to get these rabbits every day now, and I just cannot catch one. Not sure if I'm doing something wrong here, or that's just part of one of their patches that they release. See if you notice chests are up here. Anytime you find one of these eye bones, you automatically get this character Chester. You can open Chester and he is your own little inventory, kind of like having a personal chest. There's another wormhole. If you've watched my previous episode, though, you would know that these wormholes, they can decrease your sanity by quite a bit. So they're great because they can lead you to new places. They can sometimes be a pain because trying to increase your sanity over again is never fun. Got a long way back to camp. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it before this day's up. Alright, we made it back. Just gonna sit through the night. So we're getting close to night. Like I said, this is a good time to go ahead and cook all the food you can. Get yourself back up to normal. Hunger's back to normal. Just gotta sit through the night now. You know, guys, this actually seems like a good point to stop it. In this episode, I just wanted to go over the basic movement controls. Again, I'm pretty noobish to this game, so if you guys have any suggestions or you guys would like to see me do something on here, just let me know. I'd be more than honored to try to fill those requests for you. Thank you again, guys, and stay tuned to Let's Play Don't Starve.